back to our next special guest here at the 2024 Arnold Classic. Joining us now, an up-and-coming rising star, friend of mine now. I got to train with him a couple weeks ago. He almost did as much weight as me, but we'll get him there. Mr. Jordan Hutchinson. What's up,
going on, guys? Glad to be here.
Awesome, man.
Welcome, Jordan.
Thank you.
Good to have you
Jordan,
here.
why don't you tell us who brought you out here, hit your sponsors up?
Absolutely. Yeah, so Mid 45, we have a booth here with Uprising, Guy Cisternino's brand. So Mid 45 has been a great sponsor for me. They flew me out here, took care of my meals, wanted me to be at the booth, so I'm honored to do that. Great to meet people that have supported me here. It's my first Arnold since 2018, so I've really enjoyed being here again and
That's
experiencing a whole different light now that I'm, a pro and used to. I was just dreaming of being a pro last time I was here. So
Right. That's a cool
It's pretty
experience,
cool.
man.
That's pretty
Very
badass,
nice. Next step is competing in Arnold, right?
yeah, one day I'll be here one day.
Oh, absolutely. There's
For
no
sure.
doubt. Let's jump right into it. First, before we got what we got planned, before we do that, let's get your thoughts on the prejudging, man. We kind of covered it earlier. We won't go into too much detail, but maybe give me your top three and then kind of tell me what you liked and what you saw yesterday. I mean, I'm assuming you saw like the live stream or something like that.
I did. And we all know like live stream may not be the same as in person, but I mean, Hottie looked absolutely incredible.
Nuts. Yeah.
I love Samson's physique. If I were to pick what I want to look like, honestly, it's Samson. But by bodybuilding standards, you cannot deny what Hottie brought to the stage. Like, he's dry, hard, full. Waist is still tight, even though he may not have quite the shape Samson has. It was incredible. So I have to say Hottie, Samson, and then I think Rafael Brandao.
Hell yeah.
I've been a big fan of Rafa for a long time. Someone I aspire to look like myself. And he has that kind of pretty shape, still got all his lines. That's something that I really focus on myself. He's never rushed the process. He always built at a decent pace, so he kept those lines and kept that pretty physique. I think he looked absolutely incredible. Majorly improved from the Olympia in 2022.
Oh, he's slowly still putting on that size, but like I said, keeping the lines, and he keeps doing that, dude. 2 or 3 years. I mean, he's going to be really hard to beat. He was, like you said, that's who I would want to look like. I mean, everything from the skin quality and the tan and the aesthetics, and he was my favorite last night, but I agree with you 100% on those top three, and I think you probably would agree, right?
It was so obvious, man. Hottie is on another level. This is my opinion, but I agree with you with Samson. Very pleasant physique, more prettier physique than Hottie's, but man, it's like I said, Hottie is always bringing that granite hard condition, and you can't deny it. Rafael Brandao brought it too. Very pleasant physique, absolutely great lines. This is very impressive because, like I said too, he's not rushing the process, and also I know some athletes want to get big as fast as possible, but I don't think it's a very smart idea. Because you're probably gonna lose the shape and the that details maybe, like as example, Rami, less details as he probably had as an amateur, because of absolutely crazy mass gain, also, but. I mean, it's still one of the biggest, but anyways, we're talking about the Arnold yesterday at the prejudging, and I'm really excited for tonight.
I'm so excited, man, to see what happens, man, and who changes and moves around. All right, cool. We can talk about that all night. Let's get into it. Now we're going to do our very first edition of the Big Bad Bodybuilding version of what I'm going to call Versus, okay? Now, just you guys, give you all some context. Beef Stew, Stuart Sutherland was supposed to be joining us today. I'm going to throw him under the bus, so we're going to talk some shit about him.
He's too busy.
He's not here to defend himself, so Jordan is going to...
whatever I want.
Yeah, exactly, man. So
Unchallenged.
this was going to be fun. So the way it was going to be is we're going to do some comparison shots. I pulled these up off the Instagram, and it was going to be, you're going to say something complimentary about your opponent, and then you're going to say something that you need to work on each shot, okay?
All right.
So you can talk for Stuart since he's not here, all right? And Jordan's gonna start us off. All right, so right here, Jordan, we're going to start with the front double bicep. Give me something that you like about Stu right here.
He's got great arms. I mean, he's got some good peaks, some good size, and definitely his waist, his shape. It's a really nice. He's got a really nice shape. He's one of the guys. You know, a lot of these newer guys coming in are doing well because of their shape, and they're really rewarding that these days. It's very important, especially after classic physique got added.
Right.
You know, the trend has been rewarding shape and not having these blocky midsections and just mass monsters. Now, Stu's a big guy. Like, I think here he was in the low 250s.
And he's not very tall.
Right, yeah. I think he's maybe an inch or two shorter than me. Probably an inch shorter than me. And, you know, I was probably 243, 245 in that picture on the left. So he's beat me on a few pounds, but I also had better conditioning.
I was going to say right there, now I don't know what the lighting was like at the New York Pro, but as we go through these, most of these are from the same show. So I don't know. It's pretty clear right here that your conditioning is better. I don't know how much of that is lighting, but you're going to see that going throughout. Conditioning, whether it be lighting or not, Jordan has it in this. And, you know, this was you from the Texas Pro last year, correct? Which I got to see you at that one. What else do you like on your physique that you, well, I mean, it's on a double bicep. What do you want to improve on?
So one of my favorite things about my physique is my quad separation.
Right.
So that's something I mentioned with Rafa. Like, he hasn't rushed the process, neither have I, and I've never lost my lines. And that's one of the things that Tyler Mannion and some of the other judges at Texas Pro, they were impressed with the fact that I grew everything, you know, kept my shape, kept my lines. I just got bigger and harder, and that's all they expect me to do every time I step on stage from here on out is get bigger and harder. And, you know, I think I'm not rushing the process. So a lot of guys, like you were talking about Rami, a lot of guys will lose those lines in their quads. And I'm really happy with how my quad's always going to separate. My midsection, too, I have pretty blocky abs, so that shows in all my front shots pretty well. Obviously, I think I could have better bicep peaks, you know. Just need to blast arms and just keep bringing them up over time. But and they're growing for sure. They've grown a lot, actually, since then. It's just my whole body's growing, too. So it's kind of hard to catch them up when everything's growing.
Got you.
But we're
step by step. You're young, so it's coming. It's on the way.
Dennis, drop the hammer on Stu, man. He's not here to defend themselves. What does Stuart need to work on in this shot?
Oh, condition. He's a big dude. I was surprised to see him at the Destination Dallas, how big he is.
Oh, God, he's big.
Damn. Yeah, so we had him on podcast once. It didn't look like he's that big, but as soon as you meet him in person, same as with Jordan. I mean, they're big guys. So I think the only thing is conditioning. Anything else is there, you know, great arms.
I would say, right now, if he has the condition that Jordan has here,
you would probably lose.
It'd be
really
tough.
good. Yeah, it will be tough to beat. But the arms are not bad. They're really good, actually. You know, and you know, if you will be much tighter, maybe there will be another look, right? So if you see the separation of the legs is not there because of condition, I think. You know, it could be much drier. And I think the legs will be much deeper than that.
And the real question here, Dennis, who takes the hair? Who takes the hair on this one?
Of course, the Stu.
Oh, there you go. No question. All right.
No question.
Front lat spread. Again, this one really, I think the conditioning shines through. Jordan, I'll let you talk, but I love this shot for you, man. That is one of your, maybe your best shot.
I think so, too. And, I mean, what I like to see is my chest conditioning on this. You can see the striations through the chest, and you can still see my abs through the shot. Like I said, I'm blessed with that's one of the genetic things that I do have.
Thick abs,
is a pretty midsection and blocky abs. So I think that makes a difference in those shots where you're comparing side to side. Me and Stu have pretty good sweeping quads, and you know a lot of this. He's got a little bit bigger arms than me, but if you look at those shots, we compare really well in a lot of those different things. But the difference there would be the midsection for sure.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to kind of speed through this because I got a game I want to get to with you, but let's go to the side chest, man. All right, Dennis, why don't you start us off? Give me your comparison on these two.
Same thing here, condition is a little bit off, you know, to compare to Jordan. But, hey, like I said, he's a big dude, and he got great arm in this pose. It looks great. It's just, you know, not deep enough. You know, the cuts in the legs, chest.
Yeah,
that would be probably that's only his problem. I mean he's
right
still growing.
Jordan's cross striations even in the back shoulder.
Even over there, right? So you see the shoulder.
Conditioning.
You see the left shoulder.
Right.
Look at that. So it says for itself how hard he is. You know?
Right. That's cool, actually. All right, back double bicep. Jordan, break us down on this. What do you like between you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I like the hamstring lines I bring, but Stu has them too. Especially, you know, I spiked my left leg back, and he's got his right leg spiked. You know, he's a little bit thicker in the back, but I think from the back, my waist looks a little bit smaller.
Right.
You know, so he's maybe a little more muscled overall in the back and in the width, but also there's width in the waist, so it's all about proportion. So really it'd be tough to say until we're really standing next to each other to really get a good comparison of that shot. Because proportions look different until you get the exact same angle and everything like that.
And you guys haven't had a chance to compete against each other yet.
We have not, but I'm sure it'll happen this year. I'm pretty sure it will.
One reason I picked these two, I met them kind of both at destination.
But it's similar. Really similar.
I think they're similar in the fact both of these guys I expect to see at the Olympia
and they're
for years to come.
Yes.
They're both trying to make it this year, and I think both of them have the ability to win a show this year. So
I think Stu just brings a little bit more of that freak factor than I do.
Right.
And I think I have a little bit more of like the pretty.
Well, you got more nicer physique, I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of like a prettier physique and all of that.
Okay, lat spread. What do you think, Dennis? Pretty comparable, a little bit different.
Yeah. Even if Stu has he's not in that great condition compared to Jordan. His glutes are in, so there's no skin left.
He has that condition. How good they're going to look, right?
So this is impressive, but mostly it's where the skin hangs a little bit. Even if you're too flat, they start showing up, right? So a little bit. But it's impressive, and those lines here,
Yeah, he's got good hamstrings.
It's telling you he's maybe just a little bit off. Maybe just too much water. Still holding some water and stuff from the back, right?
And some of it. No, sorry. Some of it too is like me and Stu. He hasn't been doing it for that long. He grew so fast. Came up so fast. So I'm sure over time, he's probably going to get denser and harder. Those lines are going to come through easier. So even when maybe his conditioning is like super good, he may not have quite the lines that he's going to have here in the next couple of years. Because that muscle hardens and it gets better and better, like you see with Hottie.
Exactly. So it still looks a little bit smooth. Right. I think it's because he's still in the beginning of his career, so it's gonna tighten up in a couple of years for sure.
Looking at this ab shot, man, you know what it instantly reminds me?
Shot.
Oh,
that's a pretty good shot.
Reminds me of yesterday, right? We had Dino. It has kind of an ab, like Stu, where Jordan is more like Wesley, right? Not to compare the physiques, but that's what the abs look like to me. And so it's kind of a preference deal. I think
got that tiny waist.
Right, the waist looks small because of that.
In so much.
But I like the way yours are blocked out personally. So it's just a preference deal. But good shots for both of you guys, man.
It would be close there, I think, for us. But that's his best shot. His shape is crazy.
It is really good on that shot, and the most muscular.
Same here.
Is this the way you like to do yours? Is that how you prefer it?
I hit the hands clasp like Stu is hitting.
Right.
That's what I'll hit first. Yeah. And then I transition into the hands on hips.
Okay, right. And I think Stu does this followed by the crab. So
I
think that's
this
personal
is one
preference.
of those poses where Stu is going to probably, out muscle me just a little bit as of now.
Right.
Especially like the arms and shoulders. But again, it's like who's going to show up in better shape. So we'll see. That is one of my better shots. I'm just not one of the biggest guys in that shot.
On that shot, yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm working on that.
We'll wrap it up, and we'll leave you out of it. And Dennis, who you having that pose down? Who do you got? Dennis gets to make the call. Overall.
Oh man, hard to say.
I won't be hurt, bro.
Because of condition. I'm a condition guy.
All right.
Jordan.
There you go.
Yeah. I like condition. I
agree.
That's a part of bodybuilding. Of competitive bodybuilding.
Right.
Condition. You can bring whatever you want, but if you're not conditioned enough, it doesn't do shit to you, right? I mean, you're not gonna place where you should place.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, awesome. I know you got to go in a second. We got one game. Dennis is going to lead us on this one.
I got a couple questions for you.
And I've really been looking forward to this. It was going to be you versus Stu on this. This was going to be a back and forth, right, competition. So what we've got is for the Arnold weekend, we've got Arnold Movie trivia. We're going to, Dennis, this will be appropriate. He's going to give you the Arnold quote.
Okay.
You're going to tell me what movie this is from. Now, we have 8 total. If you can get 5 out of the 8, 5 out of the 8, we're going to give you a T-shirt, which I know you don't have enough of those, and you really want one. So we will give you a Big Bad Bodybuilding T-shirt. Might give you one anyway, but I don't know that a 2X is going to fit this guy. I think that's the biggest we got.
No, it's not.
I think I'm going to need 3X.
Okay,
3 or 4.
I'm gonna. You know what? After doing this show, I realized you don't come to the Arnold and not have 3X and 4X T-shirts. So I've learned my lesson. I can promise you, if you win it, we're going to make you one, and we'll get it to you.
Thank you,
All right,
man.
Dennis is going to read these, and then, we're going to see if you can get it. Go ahead, Dennis.
All right. I picked just one.
No, I want you to go from the 1 all the way down. And that's it. Yeah,
all right. First thing, all right. Can you believe how much I am in heaven?
Name the movie.
Man, I have so few to pick from.
How about name the movie or documentary from that quote?
Oh, was it Pumping Iron?
There we go. Ding, ding. All right. We're going to give
help him.
You said documentary. That one.
I know.
That was
everybody, he just
that
did
was
one
steal.
Documentary.
It was. I gave him that. That's the last one I'm going to give you. This one's actually tough right here. So.
I didn't even consider that one. Of course I've seen that one.
Right. All right.
All right, next one. No sequel for you.
No sequel for you.
Predator.
That is incorrect.
No?
That no sequel for you is from Last Action Hero, which may or may not have come out before you were born. I actually didn't watch that one either, so we're not going to ding you on that one.
One of my favorite movies, Last Action Hero.
You like that one?
This is going to be more teaching me stuff rather than a quiz.
You can go home with the list of movies.
This is going to be Arnold information for me to study.
That's right. Exactly. All right, let's go number 3.
All right. You are a fucking choir boy compared to me.
Choir boy.
Choir or choir boy?
Choir.
Choir.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, English.
I know, we're going to help you. This is why I wanted you to read it.
Looks, choir is a weird spelled word.
Yeah.
Terminator.
End of Days.
End of Days.
I never watched that one either.
That one's good.
This is bad, man. This is just going to show my lack of...
It is.
All right, next one. Put the cookie down.
Oh, I know. It's that Christmas movie.
I got to have
all the way.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
I got that one.
This, I think
Probably
you can do it better if you put the
one.
cookie down than that. Come on, man.
How could you forget that scene?
No.
Down.
Put the cookie down.
That's what I think in prep.
Put the cookie down. Down.
This is going to have to work on his Arnold impersonation.
I'm not Arnold, so.
All right. We got 2. Let's go to the next one.
That's probably the easiest one. Come with me if you want to live.
Terminator.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
That was Predator?
No, Terminator 2.
Oh.
You got to distinguish, man. I'm not giving it to you.
He's hard, huh?
This is a classic one right here, man. If you haven't watched this next movie, then we're going to have problems.
Who's your daddy? And what does he do?
Come on, man.
We're probably going to have problems.
We are going to have problems.
If it's not Predator, then I don't know what it is.
Oh, shit.
Bro, I know like 3 Arnold movies.
Oh, man.
I hope I don't meet him because then he's going to be disappointed.
Oh, wow.
It's Kindergarten Cop.
Okay.
That
I'll
was a good one.
When
you guys have kids,
favorite
well,
movie,
it's not really a kids movie, but
I mean, if you're a fan of Arnold, you're not going to watch that.
We're only showing the fans that all I know is about bodybuilding. I'm a true meathead.
All right. So, I mean, you've heard it's not a tumor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's Kindergarten Cop.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, man.
All right, I'm watching it tonight after finals.
Well, you got 4 movies to watch,
I'll be up
apparently.
all night.
All right.
We got 2. How many?
2 more.
How many we got?
2 more.
You got to get these 2 to get it right.
Yes.
To win.
Yeah.
I eat grit. I'm tired.
Turn it down.
I eat green berets for breakfast. And right now
Predator?
I'm very hungry.
Is that Predator?
No.
That's great.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen that one either.
Okay, so
this is a bad game for me.
Next one.
All right, go.
What? You want something to say?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a little frightened right now. So first of all, it's not barrettes, as in your wife's hair. It's berets. There we go.
Right,
it's a military movie.
I hate English.
English sucks,
it's
man.
Like,
I don't
do you spell
understand English.
B-L-O-O-D? Blood or blood?
It looks like blood. It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Why is it not B-L-U-D?
So this is English, so
it should be B-L-U-D.
Well, yeah.
English is it makes no sense.
I mean,
it makes no sense.
I couldn't tell you how to spell
berets versus
berets.
That's cool.
All right, that was the best part. Just saying,
Yeah,
you know what the green beret
I'm not
is,
gonna
right?
win this game.
All right, we need one more. You got this
Villain!
one. You got this one.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, that's Predator.
All right,
Thank
there we
goodness.
go. We got
one. If you said I'll be back, I would have known that one
well,
too.
that was too easy, man. So, all right. Well, so you know it's Predator and Terminator.
Yeah, sorry guys.
You need to expand your
disappointing.
Arnold. So you probably haven't ever watched Twins or Junior.
No,
Okay.
no, man.
Some of those you're not missing.
I'm
but,
gonna have to watch more Arnold movies.
all right,
Sorry, Arnold.
all right, dude,
He's not
now-
watching
I'll
this.
be doing it because of Arnold Classic. That's why.
Man,
Yeah,
if we can
right,
get
right,
Stu
right.
on here, we'll ask him the same ones and see how he does. How about that? All right, man. Well, I know you
Green
got to get
beret.
out of here.
Okay, green beret.
Green beret.
Green
We're gonna
beret.
wear my
I'm gonna-
Green beret.
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 Yeah.
Fuck.
Green
Oh,
Beretta
man.
shotgun.
That's okay. That was totally worth it. All right, man. Thanks a lot, brother. I know you got to get. Enjoy the rest of your show. Thanks for coming
Thank you,
on.
guys. Appreciate it.
We will definitely give Stuart some shit for not
Yeah,
showing up.
for sure.
You know, I mean, when Hunter LeBron asks you to train, I mean, you just say no. I'm gonna go do a podcast with Jordan and Dennis. But I mean, that's me.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
All right, man.
I
Understandable.
appreciate you guys.
All right.
though,
Thank you,
really.
brother.
It's good
Thank
to
you
talk to
for joining us today, and
All right, man.
Absolutely.
enjoy your time here.
Awesome.
Okay.
You guys as well.
All right.
Catch you
Thanks,
guys later.
guys. Catch you on the next one.